There we go. Alright. Seems like something has happened. A Revenant? My things didn't detect it. It just appeared. I have things for detecting invisible things. How did you sneak up on me? Alright, well we'll get back to that in a second. There were over 100 components at the component lump. I'm gonna hit another one. I've got another one lined up. This is still under reconstruction. It's, well, why'd you put the food out here? Hold on a second. A lot of things are in progress, and it's actually very important that all this food doesn't get wasted. For now, everything is forbidden from here. Yeah, that's the food meant to go get more components, which are rapidly being consumed 20 at a time to make miniguns, among, oh, all sorts of other fun things. Alright, you have 3 eyes. A spindly frame of desiccated skin stretched over an impossibly tall humanoid frame. The Revenant's name comes from the pattern of returning to hypnotize new people each night. Outlander folklore describes an invisible specter that captures the minds of sinners, placing them in a living hell. In the story, the victims can only return to life by hunting the creature as it sleeps and killing it. A hidden revenant can be exposed by disruptor flares, EMP, fire foam, or fire. Fire foam. EMP, disruptor flares, fire foam. How did you sneak up on me? As it sleeps? Oh, we got, we'll talk about the new people in a second. So this is still, my transmuter didn't leave me this time, which is surprising, but I've run out of stuff to transmute, because I used up all my steel. And I melted down all the robots and every scrap I could find. There's still some scraps left. We're currently maximizing the thing here. We've only just started producing some more lifters, and I'll eventually produce some like Militors and stuff. I'm so close to being ready to launch this thing, but I'm gonna need a bunch of fuel, and there's no wood. We're also out of wood. We're out of so many things. Alright. Hurry, guys, hurry. Has been hypnotized and now rambles incoherently about nightmarish images and ideas. The Revenant uses psychic powers to twist the perception of those around it, making itself invisible. It can be hunted by the black smears that it leaves. Okay. So you're down. So you're just going to be unconscious and very unhappy until we catch this thing. That's what it looks like. There's one. New research is available. Later, there's a hunt on. By the way, I have too many wargs. don't see it moving any further. Tanner, where you at? I don't see any more smears. I think somebody has to play bait tomorrow. I think someone has to play bait tomorrow. Nothing we can do for now. Alright, so I got a kid. Also, they had a kid that I put in the growth chamber. So this one is, possibly a berserker. And this guy joined up and is a genie. And she's, possibly a berserker. Look, I'm not insane. It will work. All I need to do is get her robust, and that'll override that. Now, Wimp is still a problem, especially with all the scarification. Oh, right. She actually doesn't want scarification. I guess she won't get scarification. Didn't I just trade with a bulk trader? They're constantly getting into fights and getting themselves hurt. I'm gonna have to fix all that. Let me see. That. I don't see anything else I particularly... Where's all my... I have Psych IT. I know I do. Okay. Oh, right. I moved it onto that table. The tea table. Seems good to me. Okay. So, speaking of things... I keep expecting her to leave. Maybe she won't. Should I try to convert her? Cameron has been doing a lot of crafting lately. Oh, and I did pull one off of her. And I got, hold on. Elongated fingers, delicate, and great crafting. Now, I don't know what would happen if I put delicate and robust on the same thing. I haven't tried. But that's exactly what I'd want my crafter to have. That would put her to 20 and give her another little bonus. It'd be great. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna need someone to be bait. Creepy thing. Alright. 4 left. What kind of interesting new things? Brain wipe. Traumatic events will be forgotten. Allows to recruit unwavering loyalty. That's never been possible before. Modify a Revenant spine so it can be implanted into a human, allowing for invisibility. Huh. I don't know about that one. Anyway, we made a lot of stuff. We're still working on other stuff. Right now we're pretty much just putting out these as fast as we can. Well, stop with the slag. That's not your task. She will. Every time. Anyway. Yeah, so having 3 people working on crafting, huge help. Okay, let me see. You're still missing a... Someone is still missing a foot. I have to figure out who that is and get them a prosthetic. Who is it? Your mobility is pretty bad. I was thinking mostly about the legs for berserkers, but okay, there we go. Tanner needs one. I guess I need 3 legs right now. So let's go ahead. All right, first, let me do this. These are just to fix problems. Okay, next. Let's go on a journey. A fantastic journey. 1, 2. I'm going to leave everyone else behind. Just 2 this time. I think 0 needs to stay here because he's, well, he's the cult architect. He has work to do. Am I out of rocks? What do I have? I have a little granite. Hold on, we can fix this. Asher really needs to be converted. If you're not gonna run away... Where's the second drill? I should have 2 of these. Never mind, I've only got 1. I've had lost so many drills this game. It's wild. What's going on? Oh, I turned this off. This has to be on to see what you've already discovered. Okay. So we've got everything here. I mean, I saw uranium, there's gold over there, plasteel. That's some uranium there. That's a good spot. Anyway, but it's deep drilling takes a lot longer, and sometimes you get bugs. Still, I like it. Unfortunately, here I am trying to get steel, and now I have to spend some steel. Ah, jeez. See, that's gonna be wet. It's better to come at it from underneath, I think. The mortar scars are still there. You must have really blasted that stuff, huh? There's a few frozen bodies in here. Whoa! Happiness. Okay. Is this ready? Ooh, it's close. That saves on fuel, which is important because we're actually kind of really low on fuel. Among a million other things. Okay, we're gonna set someone out as bait. Who's it gonna be? I just squeeze everyone closer together. Some of the wildlife will get some of the food. It's acceptable though. Not that rat though. Getting to lay around stargazing and stuff. Go on random walks. I bet they love going on those away missions. Get away from the people who pick fights with you all the time. Alright. Now, I take the two gunslingers, and I just kind of stuff them over here, out of sight. She's not standing weirdly on guard. She's just working. Let's get the mutant weaponry. Brain Wipe is the first end game ability, and honestly, it's wild. An eclipse. That sounds like the perfect time for a Revenant to strike, doesn't it? I'm going to leave that door open on purpose. It's really annoying that the proximity detector, which literally exists to detect invisible, doesn't catch this. But I think this time I'll catch it. Oh. That steel shortage. Why can't you finish the... Lady Branch! No, 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 do not. No. She's not skilled enough. Speaking of which, where's the first minigun? It was only a good one. Alright. Who gets the assault rifle? Good question. You're not really... You three shouldn't really be in battle right now. You could leave at any time. I kind of feel like you should get the assault rifle. I'm going to try to keep you out of combat, so a long-range sniper rifle sounds better. Because your armor isn't as good anymore with the mech helmet. What are you doing smelting from slag again? Why do you insist on that? Alright, I need people mining. Alright, one of you still has... Well, let's wait until we've dealt with the Revenant. soon as I've dealt with the Revenant, everything goes back to normal. Why not? Let's do a conversion ritual. It's been a while. Then we can do a dance. If we're all stuck inside anyway. Maybe Asher leaves, maybe Asher doesn't leave. And it's permanent. I don't know. She still won't tell us anything. Now, she becomes more resistant to converting. Poor loser. First one targeted. You guys doing a good job over there? No animals nearby to eat your food. Nice road running through it though. What is this? A mining person? I don't know. I'm kind of overloaded on people. A berserker? Oh no, I'm happy to have you. You're the best. Yeah, we're always looking for new people. Yeah. Ugh, I have multiple. By the way, that was a while ago. One of them did a fire starting spree and lit one of these. Honestly, I'm amazed she wasn't hurt. Well, I mean, she was hurt, but not much. Like, it was an insignificant amount of damage, which I found very surprising. Alright. We are going to power you up. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get you armor. We're gonna have berserkers! Tanner, are you wasting my fire foam? Yeah, you can't set anything on fire in there. Nobody sleeps alone. It's gonna want to get us again. Why didn't you eat? You don't need sleep right now. I'll make them a little extra. What's this? Do you think the Revenant will do something to them? I already launched a gold statue, by the way. Made peace with one of the other factions. Yeah, that needs fixing. Okay. Are you melting freaking slag again? Do not. This shortage is a problem, isn't it? Alright. I need someone to have an excuse to go outside. I really don't want this guy to get messed up. Okay. Not you, not you. You guys can stay. This is enough of a posse to handle. Actually, no, I do need you. You have the EMP. Where is the disruptor flare pack? I should probably make one of these. That would be a good idea. What are you doing? What are you doing? Holy shit, man. Get inside. Where'd he go? Well, the night is over. Go back inside. The door's wide open. It can sneak in anytime it wants. It really can't come in through here, though. We got so many wargs everywhere and stuff. Okay, so they've got it about half done. You can already see it's 62. This is going to be an enormous haul once again, considering we're actually got a decent amount. Well, we need a steel now. We just need to run the drills. We need to go outside and work. It's daylight. Surely it's safe, right? 02 has it? I guess that's acceptable. It said it comes at night. We can assume near night, dusk. It's also another chance for us to chase it, this time with a disruptor pack. You're the diggiest digger around. Dig! I'm just gonna make him stick to it for a little bit. This is an issue that there's no no tricky thing I can think of to deal with. I can't summon help. Whoa, 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 it's working this time. Okay, guys. this tall. Come on, everybody! Okay, you guys are free. You guys aren't being targeted. Well, I mean, you are, but... Okay, you're not being targeted. There's no place to go. Fresh Revenant chunk. Really? Hi there. Stay open. That stun was very short. Short. How long do you stay visible, though? You missed! But all the doors are locked in here, and there are things to ding-a-ling all around if you're spotted. No, you can use my doors?! So? You think so? We would have never defeated this thing without the flares. Holy crap. Got you. You're dead. You are tough! You've taken multiple headshots now. The charge lance, everything. It's slowing down as we keep hitting it with bullets. Ooh, the EMP does stun you. That was a cool death. It takes 80 containment to keep the spine. He has a chaotic mesh of sharpened metal spikes twisted into a warped cage. The material appears to be rough cast black iron smeared in dark, slippery fluid. Anyone who peers too closely inside its jagged form is left with a skull-splitting headache. You can destroy the spine to permanently kill the Revenant. Ultimately, you can secure it and wait for the Revenant to re-emerge so you can study the captured entity. Or we could put it in somebody. Hold. You missed out, man. Hmm. Hmm. I want to execute. Execute. He refuses to execute it. That's okay. The pacifist will do it. Oh, hey, I got a shard for it. Alright. Got you. Revenant formed. When killed, its body dissolves. It's really cool. This cage of slick iron awaits a chance to grow a new body. Well, now we're going to study you. And we're going to suck bioferrite out of you. And it's entirely possible I might even set up a power generator in here one of these days. I don't know. We let our kids play in the same room with these horrors. Okay, great. Everyone's better. Do you feel better? He doesn't seem to have any lasting scars from his mental scarring from his experience. Okay, these guys should be able to get back to serious iron mining. You know what? I need you guys to get serious about digging. Get me iron. Because we're going to have an abundance of steel, or of components, and no steel to work with it all. We're also rapidly producing 2 at a time these lovely things. Well, actually, we're making some legs right now, but we're going to do a series of operations. We're going to use all of these components. We're going to manufacture. I'm going to go ahead and find another batch of components, and then I'm going to get gold again so I can make more friends. So when I said I made... We're no longer at war with these guys. Oh, hello, combat supplier. Okay, hold on. That is... It's getting harder with so many people here. She's gone right now. So, in that case, I guess I'm going to rely on you to do it. Hi there. I'd like to sell you things. What would I like to sell you? That's a good question. I have a great bow, a revolver, normal gun. Really? You don't like Devil Strand clothing? It's pretty good in combat. Here, have some smokes, I guess. I don't know. Mini horns? And fire spewing! The fire spewing is actually better than the acid in my mind, although you are setting everything on fire. Super psi sensitive. This one's interesting. I do have someone who wouldn't mind having this. And it's cheap. If I could get super psi sensitive onto Her Highness, that would be pretty good. And I want to get the crafting bonuses onto my machinist. Yeah, I really want to get like a bunch of lifters and then a whole bunch of little bots with guns. Just little bots with guns, mostly to be expendable. But we're going to need massive amounts of steel, and that's where this thing can really help again. It's almost ready. We've got the anchor over here, by the way. I put it in. So, fueled up. Actually, this one. Okay, this one is going to be such a terrible thing that happened to my previous ship. If things get really terrible again, maybe we should just take off. I only need like 3 guys to fly it off and it'll be safe while the terrors are going on. It's good the heal root's growing. This is the fall. Last opportunity to collect the stuff. You know, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to bring in some berries. Just a little extra food that's free. I want somebody who wants to buy this stuff so I can give them everything below excellent grade that I've got lying around. From now on, we want excellent grade and better. You're better than her at it. Mostly because she's not feeling good. There you go. Alright, we're done here. And just like that, 128. That's amazing. Yeah, we're going to do one more of these. We're going to do one more of these trips because the yields are fantastic. Alright, I think this thing is ready to go. Once I load it with some food, we can go get some steel and obsidian. The obsidian, 1 berserker. 2, well, you know, you really shouldn't, but... Oh my gosh, you surpassed her already. Maybe I will let you just be a crafter. In fact, you should probably craft everything from now on. I should probably... But not Lady Branch! Good grief, Lady Branch. You are not on the same level. You really aren't. Alright, anyway, she'll make everything from now on. That's fine. That means... Oh, actually, no, that's not fine. I need to get her robot arms and eyes. Then she'll be a better crafter. That's probably where we're going with her. Anyway, as I was saying, natural born melee character, this one. Jogger? Well, she's not anything yet. Probably won't be for a long time. Okay, Tanner is a good melee candidate, too. We're already going to get her some robot legs. So, I mean... That's at least 2 confirmed berserkers and 1 potential. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to go. So we need to get the obsidian blades and any other things we need. Let's get 1 more bionic leg. Loading up. Almost ready. I do like miniguns a lot. But they're really bad against, like, certain foes. but they're amazing when you're finding yourself being attacked by a whole lot of something. And between Shamblers and Flesh Beasts, yeah, I kind of feel like a couple miniguns would be good. I might want to really focus on making a few Hellcat rifles just so I have some fire blasts. Like, that might seriously be something we want. I'm not crazy about the Hellcat rifle, but I mean, fire. Okay. Lots of components. Components will no longer be an issue for a little bit. Okay. Poison, fire. Fire. That there's a problem. I ran out of limestone. Granite's the good stuff. Although there is one better. I'd love to go into space and collect some vaxstone, but that would require a little bit more doing. However many of them we can get up. Okay. I need more steel before I can go further with these defenses. Husband of Cameron? You're married? Why isn't he one of us? Alright, anyway. I think I should have these inside. Oh, right, you. Pick your gun back up. That door's been stuck open this whole time. Okay, hold on a second. I really am out of rocks, aren't I? Alright, look. Tanner. Do I need these running? Let's find out. It looks like I do. It looks like I really do. Alright, fine, for now. Wood is not as in short supply as it was, but it's still in short supply. Okay, anyway. You're really cool. You're the coolest monster we've seen. If you happened once in a game, you're awesome. If you happened over and over again, you'd be the worst. There's a ball, a cube, and a ball. Something, weather. Okay. We found the last one we need for now, I think. We could just hunt for steel. I mean, we could do that. Uranium is fine. We'll just get gold so we can make more friend. What are you doing in here? You cooking food? You know, I don't mind. We're gonna need to put a bunch of food on here, and then this thing's ready to go. Yeah, there's nothing in here that even uses electric. Alright. Storage. Alright. What do we need? Meals. You know what? That's fine. Have we... You've been cooking for a long time. It's at 7. Almost 8. He can almost make a packaged survival meal. If he wasn't needed for other things, if he wasn't so desperately needed for all sorts of other details like construction and mining, I would totally just make him a chef to have a chef. Somehow none of the people we pick up are ever got cooking. Alright, let's get the minigun, then I'm gonna give you the upgrade. Hughes also needs the upgrade. Robust should overwrite his weakness, but his pain tolerance will still be awful low. Oh, well, I mean, we do have this to study, so we should probably study it. I mean, why not? We could just analyze the whole Revenant now, but... The Revenant will now leave more visible stuff, as we can better track it now. Find it when kill it in its sleep. Well, we ended up doing a merry chase instead. Branch is ready to do an epic trade. That's good. I hope we get somebody who's interested in clothing. Yeah, we're gonna install a whole lot of stuff. Okay. You know what? This is plenty. Okay. We've got 300 plus fuel. Okay. Okay, 4 people. 4 people ought to be good enough, right? 5. 5 people. Do not do that. Do not do any of that. I kind of want to bring a gunslinger with me, but... Okay. You're going one way. It's going to be awfully hard for us to dig anything. Wait, Butterfly and the Pulp Prospector, was that? Okay. Wild Tinctura. Oh, we could get dyes. Obsidian deposits. Go. Periodic lava eruptions. Let's just hope it doesn't destroy the ship and everyone on it. That would be sad. So silly, that little nub on the front. If I ever get more paneling, I can expand the ship. Okay. Wonder what that is. Every time I go out onto the map, I get a little excited looking at all the different cool stuff out there. Alright. So, the question is... Oh wow, there's water. Okay. We will be mining. There's the obsidian that I have been coveting all game. What else? We do need... no, I need to move and do... fork. Well, okay, we've landed here. Fine. So, anyway, this isn't too bad. Lava snails? Anybody fancy some escargot? A slow-moving mollusk, originating from a volcanic planet. They were bred as farm animals. Okay. Life expectancy of 22 years. They're comfortable in the heat. This is a lot of data. You'd think they'd have 100% heat protection. They have a carry capacity that's pretty good. I wonder if you could get them to carry for you. Yeah, you tame them, and then you use them as beasts of burden to pull your stuff. They'll just be kind of slow about it. A lot of predators around. But there's only a few little lava spots, and so probably okay, right? Alright, so I was trying to mine this vein. I didn't see a warning that we suffered anything in particular. Okay, steel, obsidian, components. I could get more steel, and I might if we have time. We're probably going to have to cook and eat some of the local fauna. Let's try to avoid the snails, though. That's a meal of last resort. See this? I'm not sure we landed in the right spot at all, but this looks easy enough to tunnel through. So I could get access to this without it being a huge problem, or even set up beds over here. Okay, ancient danger. There's really only one exposed vein of obsidian, huh? Oh wait, no, there's more here. As long as we keep putting everything away. As long as we keep putting everything away, we can run away in an emergency. So we should be okay to do this. The obsidian will vanish very quickly, and it'll be very difficult to get more of it. It's so weird, that time I was fishing and found some. What the hell? Anyway. I see only slate and sandstone, but if I ever find something nice like granite or marble, I might just bring back a bunch of chunks. Let me see. Prospector and butterfly. Really? Now that's interesting. Well, you two have known each other for quite some time now. Oh, you're both in your 60s. Age seems to have a huge impact in this game on romance. Anyway, very glad that this didn't crash or tell me it needs longer. Okay, you four. Yeah. While you guys are here, I want you to just eat whatever you like. Okay? The food is only going to keep for... Oh, it's frozen for the moment. Cool. Well, it might keep for a little bit. There's 5 of you, so they're not going to last too long, but there is some wood. You've got a stove. You'll be fine. I should be able to just leave them unattended now. I might even decide I want to bring back some granite. In the meantime, we can focus over here. Okay. So the reason you couldn't go is because you're the mech lord. And that means you have certain responsibilities. Ah, okay. Let's take a stock. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lifters, 3 clean sweeps, and 1 aggro hand. Now I could make another aggro hand. I could make another aggro hand to help out. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, particularly with that long distance to out there to do stuff. Sure, one of these. And then... how many of them can I have? Why, I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can have 10 of them. Wrong button. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of these little guys. And all they need to do is pour bullets into the undead, get swallowed by devourers in place of important characters, and generally make nuisances of themselves to our enemies. We have no fuel. None. Alright. Well. It's time we started making some people some new legs. As well as miniguns. And so on. Need recreation variety? You're talking about them? Look, they'll be fine. When someone decides to chop down a tree, you'll find you have, there you go. See? Perfect. She's not the best at mining. She comes with him on all his expeditions because she's married to him, and then makes herself useful doing all sorts of things that aren't really her forte. But she's getting better at them over time. Better and better. Yeah, I know it's my war cord. I need to sell the war cord. Or get into an epic battle again. Transport pod. Lady Branch's ex-lover just fell over here? Wouldn't be hard when everyone lives in a barracks to give him a bedroom that's better than everyone's. Kind isn't bad. It makes them easy to convert. Jogger's good. He's got a passion in melee. Oh. Fork. Oh, he won't live. No, we can't get to him in time. That's impossible. Anyway. Till next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off.